All right, when New Yorkers go to vote next Tuesday, they're not only going to be facing all those political races, having to choose that, but 3 proposals on the ballot. One of them would give school districts a lot of money to buy some high-tech devices. They say they need to stay up to date with technology, but there's a catch, and that has some people saying it's a bad idea. News at ABC's Amy Cutler live at the Capitol in Albany, getting both sides of the story. Hi, Amy.
John, that's right. When the governor first introduced it, he said it would put more iPads like this in classrooms across the state. But as I found out firsthand today, there's not necessarily the widespread support you might expect. It's called the Smart Schools Bond Act, and it would seem straightforward enough. If approved, the state would be authorized to borrow $2 billion for technology upgrades in school districts. It could be used for infrastructure upgrades to support reliable, high-speed internet access and on new devices like laptops and tablets. As for how much each school district would get, officials say the money would be distributed using existing school aid formulas. The governor first introduced it during his State of the State, and it may be one of the only things NYSET actually agrees with him on.
We've seen so many budget cuts, and it just seems the last thing that a school district would look into is doing something like this, and now this provides that opportunity. So we say, go for it.
It's probably the most poorly conceived and wasteful bond proposal we've had in New York in over 20 years.
E.J. McMahon is the president of the fiscally conservative Empire Center. His concerns were echoed by several school groups and education advocates who point out that much of the new technology would be outdated by the time the state actually pays for it.
There was no assessment of whether we actually need to spend $2 billion on classroom technology or on new pre-kindergarten classrooms, which is another chunk of this money.
Money for technology or pre-K classrooms or eliminating trailers at overcrowded schools. There's a lot that $2 billion can be used for. A lot to be considered. Others have been critical of Proposition 3, saying that the wording is misleading. Good thing we've all got the weekend to read it over, right? Live in Albany, I'm Amy Cutler for News 10 ABC.